All right, we've got ourselves a lovely unit about circles here. We are going to be given a graph. We're going to write an equation for it eventually. But first, we're going to do a few things that I think we probably can handle on our own here. First, we want to find the center. Let's see here. That looks like it's going to be right about there. Then I want to find my radius, which is that. So that'd be 3. So let's write this down. Center. I got to write the coordinates. So it's going to be 3, 1. Okay. My radius. That is 3. Now I need to find my circumference. Circumference equals, let's see here, it's 2 pi times my radius of 3, which is 6 pi. And we can just leave it as 6 pi. That is totally fine with me. You can multiply it out. 6 times 3.14159, whatever, hit the pi button. You can get a decimal answer as well. Next thing we want is our area. Alrighty, our area of the circle. Well, that would be pi times my radius squared, which is 9 pi. Cool. So we got our circumference, we've got our area. Now it says the equation of the circle. That's something that's a little bit new, and I'm going to jot that down right now. So our equation of our circle looks like this. It's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals our radius squared. Now, what are these two parts here? What are my h and my k representing? Well, the h and the k are the x and y coordinates of my center. Okay, so that'd be my x and y coordinates of the center. Okay, that's what those represent right there. So if I were to write this equation out, it would look like this. X minus my center, so my x coordinate of my center, plus y minus my y coordinate of the center, which is 1, hence why I found my center in the first place, squared equals my radius, why I found my radius, squared. So what I'll really write down is 9. Okay, because 3 squared is 9. And I'll jot that down here just so we don't forget. That's 3 squared. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're going to do a couple more examples with this as well, but that's pretty much it for this video. We'll just practice a couple more. Alrighty, find the center, radius, circumference, area, and equation of the circle once again. Alrighty, so my center looks like it's going to be right about here. We can double check that as well. You got to count it out. You can't just guess. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. From here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the center from that. And then I should be 4 away everywhere else. And indeed I am. Okay. So my center is -1, 0. Radius, that is 4 as we were just counting. My circumference, 2 pi times my radius of 4, which is 8 pi, and I can just leave it as 8 pi. My area is pi times my radius squared, or 16 pi. Again, you can either leave it as just 16 pi, especially it's nice if you don't have a calculator on you. You can just leave it as 16 pi, or you can multiply it out with the pi button. That's fine too. All right. And my equation, well, I've got my x minus my x coordinate, so minus -1 becomes +1. Okay, so we do have to be careful with that. I'm actually going to write this all out, then simplify it, just so we can see what it looks like. So minus -1 squared plus y minus my y-coordinate of the center, which is 0 squared, equals 4 squared. So the way I'll write this in the very end is x plus 1 squared plus y squared, because y minus 0, I'm not going to write minus 0. That's, what's the point? And then 16. So that would be my final equation of this particular circle. Cool. All right. Let's continue. One more. All right, the last one here. Let's see. We've got ourselves a center at, looks like right about here. If I'm eyeballing it, let me double check though. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Awesome. So my center is at 2, negative 2. My radius is 5, as I was just counting. My circumference, 2 times pi times 5, which equals 10 pi. My area is pi times my radius squared of 5 squared, which is 25 pi. Again, you can multiply these out and get decimals, or you can leave it as this. If I were to multiply this out, let me pull up my handy-dandy calculadora here. And while I am doing that, we can just do this one real quick, because it is just multiplying by 10, which would be, if pi is 3.14159, it'd be 31.4159, so 42. If I round, and then we've got our 25 times pi, which is like 78.5398, so 54. Cool. So if you want to do decimals, you can. If you want to just leave it in terms of pi, that's cool too. I'm flexible. All right. The equation of the circle. X minus our x coordinate. This is our h. This is our k. X minus 2 squared plus y minus negative 2, so plus 2 squared. And then my radius is 5, so equals 25. Cool. Awesome. America. Freedom. Rock and roll. Costco members only.